I was diagnosed at the age of 2. My parents had noticed that I had this bruising under my armpits at the age of 2, and they took me to the hospital. It was from tossing the baby up in the air and catching me. And I was developing these bruises, and it was odd. And they diagnosed me with hemophilia. One of the struggles I had in grade school was that I was in a wheelchair, and I obviously stood out from the crowd. I actually had to spend my recesses in the office so that I wouldn't bleed. There was one time when I got called Crip Curtis. And so I went home that night, and I took a t-shirt and a pen, and I made a picture of myself in a wheelchair with flames coming out of the back of it, and I put Crip Curtis across the top of it. And I went to school the next day, and wearing Crip Curtis as a badge of courage as opposed to a derogatory phrase. And it's like, okay, give me your best shot. I can overcome this. When I was born, the life expectancy of someone with severe hemophilia A was 13. I remember when the doctor told my mom this, I was about 8 years old. I went back to school the next day and told the math teacher in my first grade classes, I don't have to learn this. I'm gonna be dead. I thought it was great. I thought it was an out, that I wouldn't have to worry about this anymore, but the school didn't think this was very good idea, and they told my parents, and my parents told me that there was going to be no more discussion about that from now on. So, and it was actually kind of a shock to make it all the way through college, and about the second year of college, I realized that with the new products that they had out, that I was actually going to have to get a job, which was a shocking revelation, and I had to kind of spin up and come up with a plan for employment. And in fact, my first couple of jobs, having hemophilia was actually a benefit. When I graduated from college, I had a degree in genetics, and I was hired in a genetics lab. And they thought it was great to have somebody with hemophilia. So my first NHF meeting was in 1985 in Houston. And I've been going to the NHF meetings every year since then, because I find it provides a professional face for the community, not only in advocacy efforts at different state and federal capitals, but also it provides a forum for consumers to actually hear the scientists talk about the latest products and different ways to improve their lives. By NHF funding research, it helps us have a say in what gets developed for us. Otherwise, these products are developed with a profit motive instead of what it takes to make our lives better. I like to tell people that hemophilia is manageable and that it's not a life stopper, and that you can live with hemophilia and manage hemophilia and have a normal life and have kids and have a career and enjoy life just like anybody else.